So finally, Warner has released a trailer for Aquaman 2. And now why this is so funny is because the movie comes out in 3 months. This probably should have came out during the summer. Why weren't they releasing trailers for this months ago? Now, the theory here that people are kicking around is that Warner is putting no money into the marketing for this movie because they know it's going to get released as a dud. Before we get into that, because there's some people claiming that that's a thing, and I want to talk about it, so we'll go over those rumors and leaks. We'll talk about the trailer a little bit. You want to know something funny about this 30-second teaser? Apparently, they're going to release the actual trailer this week in 4 days. In 4 days, we will see the full trailer for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. 4 days. Now, my question, is Amber Heard going to be in it? Because she's not in this 30-second trailer at all. She's not in this 30-second trailer at all. Nicole Kidman is. She has one little scene. I don't know if I can find it, because I was wondering if that was Amber Heard, but it's not. This is Nicole Kidman. This is the one female character that got into the trailer. Amber Heard is not in the trailer at all. She is not in it. Which was my theory last year during the trial. I said they will not put her in the Aquaman 2 trailer because this movie has everything going against it. Every DC movie has failed this year. Flash was a catastrophic flop. Blue Beetle was a catastrophic flop. Shazam 2 was a catastrophic flop. Black Adam was also a flop. All of them have failed. I feel like I'm missing one. Is that all of them? I can't remember because they're not very memorable anyway. So I think it's safe to say that this movie will likely flop as well. I don't think this is going to be a hit. It's probably going to be a giant flop, and Warner knows it. Apparently, it's testing bad. I saw somebody on Twitter say that they saw a test screen of it last year, and it was boring garbage. I think it's going to be a bad movie. My question still is, will Amber Heard be in any of the promotional material? She wasn't in this 30-second trailer. Will she be in the actual trailer that comes out in a few days? So the rumors are being kicked around. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom rumored to be abandoned by Warner Brothers with no full trailers just 3 months before its theatrical release. And this was released on the 10th of September. Okay, so yesterday. And it was funny. I saw these rumors being kicked around, and then Warner released a trailer. So I wonder if they did this in response to these articles that were coming out yesterday. So this movie is probably not going to get much of a marketing budget. Now, the saying always is, the marketing is about the same as the actual budget, if not more. This is why a lot of these movies need to make so much money, is because they have massive, massive budgets, and then the marketing budget on top of that makes it almost impossible for these movies to make money. When you have to make $1 billion in ticket sales to make a movie successful, you have serious problems. So Warner's just not going to put one up with us. They're just going to put the movie out to die. And then maybe it'll make some of its money back. I don't know what this movie's production budget is, though. That's the thing. I didn't see a number in this article either. So I'm not sure. Probably I would guess $200 million almost. That would be my guess for a movie like this. With just 3 months left before Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom hits theaters on December 20th, the lack of any type of marketing has fueled rumors that Warner Brothers is essentially abandoning the film. Most of this comes from a Twitter user called Comic Kid. Because they know it's bad, they know it'll lose money, and they aren't putting a marketing budget behind it at all. So I don't know if he has an insider or not. That's what's being kicked around. I guess this guy has put stuff out before. That's true. So That's all I can say about it. I'm just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. I think that it's true. I think that they're not going to put any money behind this movie's release. I think they're going to put it out there to die. And honestly, I can't blame them, because when you look at the history of this past year, odds are that this movie is going to be a catastrophic failure for Warner's. And this is the last of the Snyderverse movies, too, by the way. After this, it's the complete reboot. So it'll be another 2 or 3 years before we see another DC movie in theaters. It's probably a good thing. I think this franchise needs to rest for a little bit. Not just Aquaman, I mean the DC comic book universe needs to rest for a few years, because it's a mess. It's a giant mess. Everyone's still mad about Snyder and all this stuff, and you need people to kind of just get over it. So it'll be a good thing they can figure out what direction they want to go. I don't know. I think comic book movies are pretty much at the end of their rope, to be honest. I don't know what else you can do to bring this back. They keep quadrupling down on shit nobody wants. Marvel's doing the same thing. Like Agatha Harkness, nobody wants that show. She-Hulk Season 2 is coming. Nobody wants that show. They don't give you what you actually want, and they're just accelerating their own demise. At this point, it's just funny to watch. I'm actually kind of surprised this trailer isn't downvoted to hell, by the way. And that's probably because Amber Heard isn't in it. Wait till the new one comes out. I'm real curious to see if they put her in the full-length trailer, which will probably be 2 minutes. I'm really curious to see if she's in that one. They would have to put her in it. I've talked about this before. There's some kind of new law, at least in California. If you put out a deceptive trailer, you can be sued. So if people feel deceived because they didn't know Amber Heard was going to be in the movie when they go to see it because she wasn't in any of the trailers, they could potentially face a lawsuit for that, which is kind of funny. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I would like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.